No, he didn't.
That's what she just said. I don't know. Look on your phone.
Supposedly Nick Rekieta got arrested. Are you serious, Brandon?
I didn't hear that.
Look that. That can't be real that he got arrested.
I don't know.
Poor Nick. I hope he didn't get arrested. That can't be real. What do you think about that, Brandon? Like, that clip's doing pretty well of us doing the intervention.
Yes, look, it's right here.
I mean, I've seen a lot of people reaching out to him.
Oh my gosh, dude, he did. Nick Rekieta got arrested.
Dude, and his wife?
All three of them did.
Ooh.
Oh my gosh. Possession of a Scheduled 1 drug.
Well, I guess we were right about the cocaine.
Oh my.
That is awful.
Oh my God. We're about to go upstairs. Dude, poor Nick Rekieta, dude. So he just got arrested for drugs? What do you think about that, Lila? Do you know Nick?
It's really awful. There's a lot of weird stuff going on.
Okay, wait, no, we got to talk about this for 1 second. So let's look at these charges. Here, let's go over here. Let me see the charges, babe, on your phone.
Yeah, it looks like.
This
so
is
what
sad.
I'm reading here is drug possession and possession of a firearm. That's
Dude,
not a good
looked-
combo.
No, and his wife looks really bad. Like, no offense to his wife. I'm just saying, in the picture, like, she just looks like ill almost. Damn, why is their skin so white? Like, that's not a racist thing. I'm just saying they don't get any sun at all.
These pictures make you look more pale, too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're washed out. So they got arrested today. Dude, so what do you think about that, Brandon? That's pretty bad. You know Nick.
I mean, that's going to be some jail time, dude. That's absolutely going to be some jail time.
No, not his first offense.
With a firearm? I mean, I guess it depends on what they try to hit him with, but possession of a controlled substance, and I'm assuming that's cocaine, and a firearm is that's not a good combo to go to court with. But to be honest, that could be a good thing to happen to him, because that's kind of how a lot of people that are addicts get sober.
Yeah, that's a good point, Brandon.
That is true. That is a good point. When you get arrested, like, it's a wake-up call. But, I mean, he's like a law tuber, and now all the law tubers are going to cover his case.
Oh, my God.
That is kind of beautifully ironic in a way.
Gosh.
It really is, because, like, he covered all these other people's criminal cases, and now he has a serious criminal case. Wait, pull it up one more time. I want to read what his wife... Because his wife got charged. So April just got drug possession, but his wife got a firearm. See, I don't know what 5th degree possession. Schedule 1, 2, 3, and 4. Does that mean multiple drugs or just
How many people are
one
involved
drug?
in this?
I don't know.
Alex, who is it?
A lot. So, okay, so how it works is there's this guy, Steel Toe Morning Show. His name's Aaron Amolte. He married April, the girl in there. And they started hanging out with Nick and Nick's wife, Kayla. And this is, I've talked to Aaron about this privately, and he's coming on the show next week to talk about it and give us the details. But it started off as like a friendly thing. And this is Aaron admitting this. I don't know what Nick did, but that he did try ecstasy and that they did cocaine. Sorry I'm laughing, it's not funny, but I don't know why he would admit this on a stream. And he said that April kind of got caught up and that, like, he tried to pull April out of the house and that she wouldn't leave. And so now she's living there with Nick.
It's so sad. I met April and Aaron, and they were very, very kind people. This is really awful.
What was Kayla like, his wife? What was his wife like?
She was very nice. I've met all of these people, and they were very kind, very nice people. I definitely don't think they were not on drugs when I met them. They were just normal.
Dude, I still can't get over this. Let me sit down before we go bug Tim. Well, I still cannot believe that Nick Rekieta actually got arrested. So let's talk about this a little bit.
Yeah, let me
I don't know why we're making the whole show about that.
look up so I can see what you're talking about.
So Steel Toe Morning Show is the guy, and he's divorcing April, and he has been messaging me because, you know, I love gossip. I'm not going to sit here and lie and say I don't like gossip. Everybody loves gossip. That's why we're talking about this right now. But he was like, yeah, they're doing some very degenerate things at that house. And I thought, like, oh, maybe he's over-exaggerating how degenerate it is. But I hate to put this out there in the world. I wonder if because they're in, like, St. Cloud, Minneapolis, Minnesota, whatever the fuck. And I wonder if Aaron told on Nick, because like he's in that house using drugs. Wow, this is crazy. Poor Aaron. I just still can't believe though that April. We should call.
Alex, I cannot believe this is happening either, because they all met for the first time at that show. This has all happened very quickly.
I know. That's what Aaron was saying.
We met the
girl's ex-husband.
Yeah, and Aaron and April, when I met them, they were very kind people, and April is so sweet. I'm really like, this is very devastating. I'm so sad this is happening.
I'm still just blown away by this Nick Rekieta getting arrested. Like, this is the biggest gossip on the internet right now.
Yes, it is mind-blowing. And it's just
like, look on Twitter, look on Twitter real quick. Does anybody know if CPS took the kids? Or actually go to Steel Toe Morning Show's Twitter and see if he's commented on it. But possession of a scheduled 1, 2, 3, or 4 drug and a gun, I mean, that's not a good combination. Brandon, you actually think that he's going to go to jail? I mean, usually your first offense, they give you probation.
I mean, he might get probation. It kind of depends on how much he got arrested with. But getting arrested with that and a firearm is not a good combo.
No, and that's the one thing. At least, though, when he's on probation, he'll have to take drug tests, so he'll have to get sober.
Yeah, he'll have to sober up. That's why a lot of addicts don't get sober till they go to jail, because then you get forced to clean up.
Yeah.
Well, that's actually the really scary part though when you talk about jail. If he does go on probation and violates his probation, then he would have to go to jail. Like if he fails a drug test while on drug probation, then you do have to go to jail.
Yeah, you'd have to do a few years if you failed probation.
Poor Nick. Wow. It looks like our intervention didn't work, Brandon.
Well, or it was perfectly timed.
Actually, spoken into
That's a good point, Brandon.
Yeah.
It might have.
No,
That's a good point.
It was a perfect timing. But then what if our intervention is what set him off, though? And then he went and scored because of us.
Well,
then I feel guilty.
Well, I mean, I don't really feel guilty because something needed to, break to get you to realize like, this is bad, So if we triggered him enough to get arrested, then actually we probably did him a service.
Absolutely. And you think about this. Every time you do hard drugs like that, there's a risk of death. So he's lucky to be alive. All three of them are lucky to be alive. And if the worst thing that's happening to them is them going to jail, then so be it, because they still have a chance to redeem themselves and get sober. But you can't do that if you're dead.
But
Lila, you're always so positive.
I know,
so
Lila is positive. I still think the irony, though, is that all of the law tubers are going to be covering his criminal case, so he's never going to hear the end of it. It's never going to.
Kind of like that.
Even when he gets probation.
It's like that a saying what they say: you're the hero, or you live long enough to be the villain.
You either die the hero or you live long enough to become the villain.
Yeah, but it's okay. This is just the cycle of life, okay? Like, yes, they will all cover this, but then he can get sober and he can have an amazing comeback story, okay? So it can all have a positive ending. But it's really messed up right now.
People love underdogs, and people love underdogs. People love comeback kids.
Yeah, what about that super famous actor who was addicted to drugs and then he became famous again?
Robert Downey Jr.?
Exactly. This is his Robert Downey Jr. moment. This is Nick Rekieta's Robert Downey Jr. moment.
Pull up his mugshot one more time real quick before we go. I just want to see it. I mean, I think, okay, Lila, if you get arrested, do you smile in the mugshot or do you look hard? What would you do?
Well, when I was arrested, I smiled.
I wonder if he's going to represent himself in court.
Oh, that's so sad.
I mean, his head's tilted like that. Oh, and he has it looks like he has a prison shirt on. Dang, he's already in the prison garb. Poor guy.
Hey, you know what though? This is his Robert Downey Jr. moment. This is a setup for a comeback. It's really shitty right now, but this is kind of what has to happen for him to get sober and to wake up to the consequences of these mistakes. They're lucky that none of them are dead. They're lucky that they're alive.
You search his name. I mean, these pictures just all over those mugshots. Damn. Well, that's a tough.
It's sad.
Tough break, as they say. Yeah. Man, it's funny. Like some people got mad that we threw an intervention for him, but it looks like that was the right thing because a lot of I'm looking at some of the people that complained about that. I know some of the people that complained about that are now sharing his mugshot, like dunking on him. So.
Yeah, I mean, this is terrible that it's happening so publicly, but you know, this is maybe what needs to be done for him to get sober.
Wow, what a day.